my name is Ryan Lane, and welcome to my review channel. So for today's movie, I will be reviewing Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the prequel to the anime series of the same name. Minus the zero, of course. Anyway, so this film stars the main character, Yuta. He is an unfortunate fellow who has a curse attached to him, such that whenever bullies threaten to kill him, said curse comes up and kills them. And anyway, this sort of secretive society is like, well, we either gotta kill him or we gotta send him to this high school. Thankfully, they go with the latter option, otherwise we wouldn't have a movie. Anyway, there he meets a colorful cast of characters, including a guy who only speaks in rice ball ingredients, a literal panda, and Maji, a staff-wielding badass who is way more competent than our main protagonist, at least at the beginning. Anyway, so yeah, it's I guess I want to start with a few. Well, let's start off with the animation. The animation is pretty good. It's fluid, and during the action scenes, it's really good. And on occasion, it'll use one takes, not quite as long one takes as the My Hero Academia World Heroes mission, but they're still good one takes, and they're still fun, and the animation's really good, and it's really beautiful to look at. Also, let's see, the characters. The characters themselves are all really three-dimensional and engaging, like especially Toge Inumaki, the character who only speaks in rice ball ingredients, despite, being limited to, rice ball ingredients. In the grand tradition of characters like Groot and Chewbacca, he manages to convey personality despite his limited vocabulary. Also, the panda, he's super strong yet semi-dim-witted and, dare I say, a bit socially inept. Also, and then there's Maki, who's, again, like I said, she's super confident, but her drive to succeed underbellies some fears of inadequacy about her lineage. Yeah, it's all around fun characters. And then there's the let's see here. And then there's Satoru Goju. He's sort of the mentor of the group, and I really like him. He's the kind of guy who tell you, try not to die with a smile. Yeah, I like him because even despite his happy-go-lucky personality, he still cares about Yuta. Enough to put his life on the line as collateral if Yuta unleashes his curse. Also, the scenes involving pathos are really great. Again, Yuta gets most of the scenes, and also Satoru, he's really good. And also, one other character I haven't discussed, Suguru Geto. He's a really good villain. He sort of, on paper, he doesn't seem very good. He sort of fits into the Voldemort archetype of fantasy villains. However, he blends charisma and menace together very well, and he's also the kind of guy who just likes who likes to have a good time. He's willing to take a bunch of teenage girls out to get crepes. I like him. He's were it not for all the murder and stuff, he's pretty nice. He's just well-written villain, and his attack and his special abilities are also really good. Slight problem though with the storytelling. In the very beginning, let's start with, remember, Yuta, he kind of starts off as a bit of a wet blanket downer character. It's he's a bit one note, kind of. However, he does gain much more three-dimensional personality as the film progresses, but it lasts a bit long. The period of one-noteness lasts a bit long for my liking. Also, the film doesn't quite handle its exposition super well at the beginning. I mean, I should give a caveat to this. I have seen films that handle their exposition way worse. Like Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City. That film handled the exposition in the first act horribly. However, I mean, that said, however, that said, the exposition, I mean, it's mainly, it feels like it's just too much. Like, it feels like it has to stop the plot just to catch up Yuta on the inner workings of the world. And to be fair, I mean, the information that's passed on to him does pay off later on in the film, but it just feels, I don't know how I would handle it better. I just know that I just think it should have been handled better. Like, for example, they'll be walking through a hallway, and then the plot will stop for a good solid minute just so one character can fill in Yuta on a plot point. But yeah, I mean, again, and also the film also feels kind of episodic up until the point where the main villain is introduced. Again, this is clearly a byproduct of it stemming from the TV show, but again, thankfully, once the main villain shows up, the film gains a better narrative through line, unlike, say, The Many Saints of Newark, another prequel film to a hit TV series. Unlike that Saints of Newark, I feel like once, the film Jujutsu Kaisen 0, it manages to find its narrative footing much quicker in terms of non-episodic storytelling, which I liked. And also the film culminates in a climax that is really good, with great animation and great fight scenes. So yeah, I guess with all that in mind, thanks to fun characters, fun action sequences, and also featuring some wobbly storytelling in the beginning. With all this in mind, I will be giving Jujutsu Kaisen 0 4 out of 5 stars. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day.